how you do one thing is how you do everything. I've seen this time and time again. Someone that has high integrity for some part of their life, they maintain it across every aspect. I remember when I was working my first job when I was 16 as a lifeguard slash swim instructor. I wasn't a great swimmer. It was a good job. I got a free membership to this gym. So I went through the necessary training, got the certificate or whatever. I became a lifeguard and swim instructor. And I just remember as a swim instructor, I felt a moral duty that these kids, they were being learned how to swim from me and their parents were paying for it. I felt a moral duty to do the best job in the entire world. I wanted the kids to have a great time. I wanted to have a good time while I was working. I wanted to do a good job. I remembered seeing people at work and they would be like, oh, what a drag. This sucks. Clearly not even try to have a good swimming lesson with the kids. Where I was trying to make it to where it was engaging as possible, it turned out to where the kids really liked me a lot. I enjoyed it because when you do something good, it is more fun than when you do it poorly. Lifeguard was never any good because I was just bored sitting up there. That is besides the point. If you work hard in every aspect of your life and want to do a good job, that usually correlates everywhere. In the gym, I am training very specifically because I'm really trying to master the front lever and the planche right now and have a really, really strong calisthenics background to where I could do like any sort of calisthenics movement because I find it fun. So I'm training very hard for that and I'm always trying to be as healthy as possible. And in business, I want to work and progress more than anything in the world. I'm always constantly trying to get better. And then people that I find that come on board, you can usually find out within a week if someone's going to be a great hire or not, if someone's going to be a great friend, because how they do one thing is how they do everything. It's just a natural human instinct. People that have a good outlook on life usually just have a good life, whereas people who are always negative, they always are thinking of something to complain about. They're always complaining about what's wrong with their life instead of what is good with it. It's really weird, and it goes down to this question of nature versus nurture for what innate ability and skills and part of your personality are you born with versus what percentage are you raised into. 100% think it's a mixture of both. Obviously, genetically, you are born a certain way, a certain height. You can change that certainly with a proper diet and good training and eating healthy foods when you're younger. You might be able to get the maximum out of your genetic potential from a physicality standpoint, whereas someone could stunt their growth by doing poor things, by drinking alcohol early, by taking drugs, by eating like shit, by watching TV all day and never going outside and never exercises. You could definitely stunt your growth that way. Still, to some degree, your genetic potential is different based upon your parents and how you were born. Your personality, I think, is a lot of degree nurture versus how you were raised, what you saw when you were growing up, the type of person that you wanted to be because of what you saw. I've never found someone in my entire life that did something with low integrity that didn't correlate to other aspects of their life. And there's one person in particular that I was talking about with some people today. This guy that I almost took on as a client, that the reason why we didn't is because we started working for a few months and then he never paid. So obviously did not turn out to be a good client. But I found out that that person did something to another person that I know with very, 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 very low integrity. And that makes perfect sense because if you do something with low integrity, that usually slips in and correlates to other aspects of your life. So the moral of the story is just do good at all times and treat others how you want to be treated. Life becomes substantially easier because the one thing that you can never improve is a bad reputation. At least you can improve it, but it is unfathomably difficult to recarnish a bad reputation. And I would also say there's nothing as powerful as having a great reputation. Right now, my business is exploding because of word of mouth, of showing such high results for so many people for such a long period of time. It is now spread like wildflower. It is turned into getting unlimited referrals for the business. I don't remember what the point of this video was, so I'm just going to end it here because I have to make a video every day. And I accidentally drank caffeine pretty recently. As you can tell, it is pitch black out, so I'm going to be up all night.